Hi, I'm Wade Wingler with the Data Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana. Today I'm here on your computer screen and I want to show you a new Chrome plugin from TextHelp called Read&Write for Google Docs. And so the first thing I need to do is make sure that I have the Chrome browser installed. And if you don't, you can go to google.com/Chrome and it'll take you to a place where you can download this free web browser for Mac, your Windows computer, or whatever you'd like to do. And then the next thing I'm going to look for is I'm going to search Google for Chrome extensions. And that'll take me to a link here called Extensions under the Chrome Web Store. Then when I get there, I can find all kinds of great things to give Chrome different functionality. But I'm going to look for a thing called TextHelp. TextHelp is the name of the company that creates this extension. And the very first thing that comes up is Read&Write for Google Docs. And what this does is it gives you some learning tools that go along with your Google Docs. So I'm going to click the Add to Chrome button, and it's going to ask me to verify if it's okay that I do that, and I'm going to tell it yes. Because I don't mind, and it tells me right here that Read&Write for Google Docs has been added to Chrome. So what should happen then is if I go into my Google Drive account, and if you don't have a Google Drive account, you probably do. If you have a Gmail account or any other Google account, it becomes one of your options here across the top. For example, I have search and images, Gmail, and then I click on Drive, and it allows me to create word processing documents, spreadsheets, and all those sorts of things that I might need. So I have a demo document set up here that says this is a test document to use with Read&Write for Google Docs. It needs some interesting words like freedom, justice, and how about I put American way here. Now that I've installed the plugin for Read&Write, I now have this purple button right up here that allows me to turn on that toolbar. So when I click on Read&Write, it brings down some things here that will allow me to play and pause and those sort of things. So I'm going to click at the top of my document and click play and see what happens.
This is a test document to use with Read&Write for Google Docs. It needs some interesting words like freedom,
so it allows me to
justice,
read,
American way.
It allows me to read and pause and play text and things like that. It also has some interesting tools. For example, there's a dictionary, and it gives me the dictionary definition of the word freedom here. Next to that is a picture dictionary that shows me images that might have to do with freedom. So here's somebody who's breaking their bonds, and here's a bird that's flying out of a cage to represent the word freedom. And so there are other tools here like the fact finder, language translator, ways to do highlights and build vocabularies, and all those kind of things. So the Read&Write plugin for Google Docs is free. It's not a full-featured solution. It doesn't have anything that a lot of the other learning disability products like the full version of Read&Write does, but it's a pretty cool way to add this functionality to your Chrome browser in a way that makes language maybe a little bit easier for folks who have learning disabilities or other challenges. So that's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the Data Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana.